Hello, peoples. Good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Bajan Reg TV special edition, KLOPP edition. I hear my boys, Bajan Pops, the celebrity man, Bajan Angel. Bless up, fellas. Welcome. How y'all doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Pops, how y'all doing, man? How you doing,
Man,
brother?
chilling, man, good, man, chilling, man,
Yeah, I'm
good.
chilling, man. Yeah,
Well,
I
let
know,
me
like,
say, man. Let me say this. I got up and I haven't seen the internet like this since Y2K, brother. It's mad. You know what I'm saying? Serious thing. you know.
Ross. I don't think people remember what Y2K is and stuff.
I don't know if they remember, but bro, it's a
Yeah,
madness. The internet was doing a thing today, and honestly, I thought it was a meme when I first saw it. But yeah, here we are, brother. Here we are. The man has came out and said it all. It's the final countdown, final showdown.
it's the final
Pops, come on, brother. Enlighten us.
countdown.
Let me hear what you got to say, man.
Ta-na-na-na,
Cha-da-da-da-da.
ta-na-na-na,
Yep, that's it.
ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na-na.
Wait, so
Boy,
who's going
yeah,
first and stuff?
you, go on,
Oh,
You,
go
me?
the
on,
The
go
celebrity
young
on.
buck.
brother.
Yeah,
Let me
go
go.
on,
Let
The
me
young
go.
buck.
go the
Okay, the young
celebrity.
buck.
You ready? You
Um.
ready? You said it's inevitable, so go on, hit this.
Oh yeah, like
Hit us with your
I
best
just felt
shot.
like I told in our group and stuff. Obviously, we have our own WhatsApp group and stuff. But like I was telling Roston and stuff, I felt there was so much stuff going on in the background in the club in regards to people of power leaving. There's too many changes. There was too many, I think, inconsistencies in the backroom staff to not feel there was something going on in the club. Um, so you look at our sporting directors. How do you pronounce his name?
Schmatka,
Smack.
yeah, Schmatka, yeah.
Okay.
He was on a 6 month basis and got extended and stuff. So he was that's never good in business and stuff when you're on like a in a 6 month basis or even a 1 year contract basis and stuff.
He was like a
So
band-aid, pretty much, bro.
yeah, he was a band-aid stuff. I think he did pretty well in the summer, to be honest.
Yeah.
For in regards to like our midfield rebuild, obviously, I know some of us say we miss a six, but I think he did pretty well and stuff. He brought in four midfielders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, um, but yeah, I just thought it was the writing on the wall. I think because I read I saw the interview what Klopp says and he might be going. I don't want to like speculate, but I think he might be going through something maybe personal, or maybe he's just mentally he's just tired, and that happens. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
a
that's
job
true.
of a manager is every day.
Every day.
It's
And it's
every
not
day.
like a 9 to 5 either.
Yeah,
You
it's
know what
not
I'm
nine
saying?
to five, right? And he has
I
family,
mean,
he has a wife, and
yeah,
when you
man.
really think about it too, this is
Grandkids.
Klopp's second marriage. This isn't his first marriage,
Yeah.
second marriage. So maybe he just wants a balance of life in the end of the day. You know, in 8 years, 8.5 years. I'm correct. If I'm correct, that's how many years he's been with us.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
Almost
long
9.
time and stuff. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Yeah,
The
very much
ups
so.
and downs. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Like I'm not surprised it happened and stuff. I just like we spoke about it, right? Rasta. I think it was the time of
Mm.
when he announced it and stuff. You know what I mean? Um,
Maybe
but
he was afraid it would be leaked. That's why, maybe that's why he
but
just decided, to
but
come out.
the way I'm thinking is the fact that so apparently, right? That's the what the rumor is being said, right? Because no one knows, right? But apparently, the club knew since November, right?
Mm.
Is that are we all on the same page on that? Is that
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah. Pretty
everyone is
much.
saying?
Yeah,
Um, so November, it's been 3 months, right? Well, 2 months technically, depending when, or 3 months depending when he told them in November, and the club kept quiet. And I'm assuming the moment Klopp or any business person, any person that understands money or in that aspect of field, the moment Klopp said, "I want to leave," I think at that moment the club has to react. At that moment, it start interviewing, making phone calls, and trying to find people and put them in place. So the reason why they kept quiet for this amount of time is the fact that I think they have someone already in the back burner. I think they have that sorted out already
Wow.
because that's the way I feel. I'm not saying it's a fact or anything, but the way I see it is this: if tomorrow, if let's say today, right, we would have woke up to Twitter and apparently Fabrizio Romano reported before Klopp said anything, oh, Klopp is leaving in the summer. We as a fan base would have felt some type of way.
Yeah. Facts.
I mean, so the media is always on guard and stuff. They always have connections, and I think FSG, what they did, well, I'm assuming, is the moment how do I say it? Before it gets out, let's break the news. You know,
It's
what I
better
mean?
to hear it from the horse's
exactly.
mouth, right?
From
Yeah.
Klopp to hear it from someone else. So I think I would like to hope there's someone already in the back burner. They already have someone in place. But yeah, we'll talk about everything else. But that was just my saying stuff like that. So yeah.
Let me read some of these chats before we get my boss, the big man's pops his view. Dakota, big up. Liam, big up. Agent Reds, like and subscribe.
Liam.
Dakota, sad day for us Liverpool fans. Liam says a sad situation. Big up Tarmizi, man.
John Wick in the building. John Arnorisa.
John Arnorisa, my brother. Sideline, big up everybody. Bless up Sideline, man. Big up yourself.
Big up Sideline.
Keep it real. Big up everybody.
Keep it real.
Sideline said, thank you, Klopp. You made us believe again. Yeah, we still believe, brother. We still believe. Yeah, Mike Johnson. Pick up yourself. I don't want to read that whole name out. That was a pretty crazy name there.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Marianne, bless up, man. Big up yourself. She said, big up Pops, big up Chris.
Big up, Mari. Every time.
Of course, Maddie Mad, FSG, DNA. I don't know what Maddie Mad on.
Oh, yeah. Maddie came on earlier in Coppish.
Yeah, Maddie was on
Coppish. I understand now I understand Maddie's way of thinking now.
Got it.
I get it now. I get Maddie now.
But
people might think he's irrational, but he's not. I understand now. The way of
he's like a mad scientist.
I get you, Maddie. I get you.
He's like a mad scientist. Pops, man, like, yeah, bro. How this news catch you, brother? How you feeling about it, man?
I can do a little statement.
All right, bring it. We here.
Klopp. This is for Klopp. So this is for Jürgen Norbert Klopp. Meine Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut. Herr Klopp, vielen Dank für alles, was Sie getan haben. Viel Glück für Sie, Ihre Familie. Du wirst nie alleine laufen. That's for the boss. So I said, my German is not that good. Thank you, Mr. Klopp, for all that you've done. Good luck to you and your family. You'll never walk alone.
All right.
Yeah, man. Pops is German, man.
Well done, Bajan Pops. Well done. That's what we got, brother.
Ein bisschen.
You got a little German up in
But yeah. I didn't know what was going on, to be honest. I was on my way to work, so when I landed at work, before I go on, I saw a message from my brother-in-law, Big up Dre. I said, wait, what's it say? Listen to it. He said, you see the news? I said, all right. Click next thing. What's the news? So I Klopp saying, I say, play, interview. Yeah, you leaving? I say, all right. First thing that came to mind was, all right, I just hope that nothing is wrong with him and or anybody in the family. First thing. Next thing was, yeah, you know what? Do you, buddy? Nearly 10 years. How many people give 10 years to a job? Let's be honest. And not just give 10 years to a job, heart and soul, full energy. He's the longest serving manager in the Premiership right now.
Facts.
The first thing that came to mind for me though was, all right, so all those who are shouting Klopp out, are you now happy? Are you shitting yourselves? Where are you right now? Right? After having said all of that, yeah, Klopp out, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all right, good. No reality hit because Klopp and Pep and everybody, the backroom staff, the entire backroom staff are leaving. Where are you now, to be honest?
Yeah, all of them. A lot of them are leaving. Yeah.
Now, as the old man on the team, I can say this. I didn't see Sir Bill Shankly, but I saw Sir Bob. Now, if Klopp is Bill Shankly. Let's just hope whoever's coming next is Sir Bob, because Sir Bob won 20 trophies in his time before he retired.
Oh
So
yeah,
for
that,
the
I think Cal brought that analogy that you just said,
he
Pops,
did
about
okay,
Shankly and Paisley and stuff. He brought that.
yeah.
Great minds think alike, man.
And that
Great
was
minds think
the
alike.
difference there is that was the boot room. So in the boot room you had Sir Bill, Sir Bob, and then you had Joe Fagan, and that was basically transition from being a good team to a top team to then a Champions League winning team to winning the treble to then the disaster to then King Kev being our manager. So this club is legendary and has legendary managers. Mount Rushmore is there. You can see it. There is one at the stadium where the head's on. They got a flag that you can see with those heads on it. Rafa Benitez is on there after winning the Champions League. Klopp's head will join them. And then hopefully there'll be somebody else who will join them as well.
To touch on what you
Obviously,
said, right?
initially you're going to feel sad, but you have to respect
To touch
his
on what you said,
decision.
right? To touch on what you said, Pops, right? I think the thing that makes, I think, the situation better, I think, is the fact that I don't know what's going on in the backroom staff, and obviously none of us know. But I think in the pitch wise, player wise, I think we're being left in a good situation. Pitch wise, right? Player wise, right? Quality wise,
Agreed,
no.
but the philosophy now is key then. That's the philosophy.
Yeah,
It's key to
exactly.
me. So it's yes, all the structures seem good. Now this is where we understand or we see whether or not FSG has put the right things in place, because what you want is plug and play. So yes, the manager and his
Exactly.
staff leave and you bring in a new set of people who aren't going to rip it all apart. They're going to look at it and say, yeah, this is an
Exactly.
awesome setup and structure, and they want 2 tweaks. And there's spot for tweaks because the likes
Yeah,
of
there is.
Matip, the likes of Thiago, the likes of Adrian basically are coming to the end of their time anyway.
Exactly.
So there's room for you to say, well, let me add a couple, not just rip it all up and say, well, yeah, let's get rid of everybody, because this team, as you just said, is a team ready to win, because you got winners in there and you got guys who've come up under the winners. So the football team as it stands is in a good position. All you need to do now is make the right appointment, and it won't necessarily be seamless, but it should be
That's the key.
pretty much that, because these guys aren't not just doing it because of Klopp. These guys are good players and they have professional integrity and they love the
Yeah,
fans as well as
exactly.
much
I
as
agree.
Klopp does.
Agree.
So for me, yes, there's going to be an emotional sort of feeling in the season, especially from the fans, but the players themselves got to say, well, you know what? Let's do it for Klopp and do it for ourselves, because you actually auditioning now for your job for
But I
next year or the next 5 years or whatever it is.
I don't like that mindset though. I think they alluded to it earlier in Coppage. Do it for the manager. Like,
No,
Do it for
but
yourself.
it's a
Do it
weird
for
balance
yourself.
because it's like, are you
but
questioning the
it's a dual thing though. It's a dual thing. If you put yourself in
Okay.
that situation in a regular work setting, most people say you don't leave jobs, you leave your manager. So you don't leave the company because you think, yeah, the company's all right, but my manager is a this or that, so I'm going to leave him or her. So you're working for yourself, but you also have a lot of respect for your manager or boss or whatever. So it's kind of interlocked. That person, if that person's a good manager, they want you to succeed. So they're going to give you the tools that you need to succeed. And your success then leads to me being successful. So yes,
I think it's
that's the emotional response in most people. The story again, Liverpool is a story. Everybody, we love the story, Angel. We love this. Was it? Was the best
internet
story in the
issue.
club? You know. Yeah. Just really sorry. Am I back?
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
So
like
we love the story. We are the story.
Everybody loves a story, man. Everybody loves a story.
Exactly. What better way to ride off into the sunset with all the belts?
No, I get that.
And close the book. Just close the book. That's it.
I just think like by the same logic, right? If we're gonna sit there and say, "Oh, do it for Klopp," then what were they doing up until now? Like, and not to be like going too far left and stuff, But I just don't like that mindset. Like, you do it because it's your job. You do it because you have some type of integrity for yourself. That should have been the goal from the beginning. You don't go out on the
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Angel. But like, it's like, for me, it's like this. It's like say like one of your homies getting married, right?
Help
And
the
you
young
gotta
buck
like
understand. Help the young buck understand.
But I'm saying it's like one of your boys getting married, and it's kind of like, all right, he's not gonna be your boy that kind of anymore because he's got somebody else in his life. So I don't know. For me, that's how I look at it. So that's why you have that bachelor party, and you do big when you have that bachelor party. You throw it up, you go all out. Make sure your boy have the best night that he can remember with you for the rest of his marriage life or wherever he goes off and does. You understand? That's how I look at it. I don't know if that analogy is good or not. That's how I look at it. So we just having a big bachelor party right now for KLOPP. You understand? And we bringing out all the bells and whistles. And we making sure that when he leaves, he can remember this for the. Not that he wouldn't, but he's gonna always remember this for the rest of his life. That's how I look at it. You understand?
Like I said, I'm not too worried about it because I think compared to when KLOPP came in regards to player wise, I think we're in a stable place right now. So it isn't
very.
You know what I mean? Now like Pop alluded to, it depends on who they bring in and what his philosophy is, and you know what I mean. And that's the thing too.
Jesus,
like a manager that comes in might not fancy some of the players that are there. We have to be ready for that.
Yeah, but I feel like if you got a machine and it's working, why are you gonna try to fix it? It's working. You're top of the league. You're in 4 competitions. Like, why break it? Like, why try to fix something that is not broken? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But I get what you're saying, though. Every manager's philosophy is different. So somebody come in and said, I don't like Trent playing midfield. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be a right back. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want him playing right back. I want him to play in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. And the key is going to be who we bring in. It's going to be so important. Like, it's going to be the most important thing. I don't care about the player's contract. The key is the next manager, and they gotta really, really be on point with that, man, because that is what's gonna shake up everything. I think, in my opinion, because this team is ready, man. Let me read some of these chats, man. Big up Revenite, Stokely. Big up yourself, man. Stokely on a cleansing.
Way to tune, man.
Big up Jared. Matty Matt said, thank you, Angel peeps. Hear me talk, but they not listen. All right. Hey, boy, you want to talk to Angel. Beijing, are we still locked to the trade to Chimeni for Valverde?
Yeah, you can take them.
Big up King, sad day. Big up Quasi Bowl TV, man. Bless up yourself.
Big up Quasi every time.
Stokely, this past week, check on the scouts. Your club has a rallying cry like no other now to win for KLOPP. Yeah, that's what it is. The storybook, man. The storybook. You know what I mean? Keep it red. So KLOPP will get a statue for sure.
Does he get one?
Probably.
Yeah.
Charles, I take it you all watch the announcement because people see how burnt out KLOPP is. The man is shattered. I agree. Like, listen, me and Pops were talking before we got on the stream. We said, listen, you can't be mad at somebody that needs time to just get back to being normal.
He looked tired. The man looked tired.
Yeah. You putting your energy for 8 years, bro, in a team. There's no small feat. You know, you going head to head with the likes of Man City, the juggernaut of Man City for the last 5 years. That is not easy, brother. With a shoestring budget going against, it's like David versus Goliath. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, man. I know that man.
Not only that, Crab. Remember 2 years ago, KLOPP lost his mother and wasn't able to leave.
Yeah.
To go to the funeral.
Yeah, that was hard. Well, that was because of COVID, though. That was COVID.
That he would have been going through. You can't necessarily appreciate. Yeah, but he still had to live it, right? She was there. He was here. He couldn't go. She passed. He couldn't go to the funeral. There is no closure necessarily then on that moment. So that's still a very difficult thing that he might still be dealing with, in all honesty. So that adds to that lack of energy that he's talking about.
Yeah, man. Quasi both. I think Edwards coming back. I don't know, man.
All right. I'm glad you brought that up.
I just bring it up in the chat, bro.
I'm glad you brought that up because
Let me go. Let me go.
If Edward comes back, we have to have a conversation.
Then we know that the problem might have been KLOPP.
I wouldn't say it's a problem.
No, really. It's a power. That means the power struggling. They got power struggling playing.
Exactly. There you go.
And who's the top of the food chain? KLOPP.
Yeah, but no, it's a power struggle though.
But
But
the
at the
question
end-
might be asked: will you work with him again? Klopp might say, "Well, nah, I could leave,"
Yeah.
and the other man say, "Yeah, you leaving me out too. You're my guy. We come as a team. We going with you."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Speculation.
We'll be happy if we get Jabi. Yeah, Jabi isn't ready yet for me. I've been watching Hussein's stream and I was thinking like Pop that I'm willing to accept some change. Being me, Amorim or De Zerbi. Alonso not ready for me yet.
Amarin is what the coach
I have
from
no idea.
Girona. Him?
I don't
Everyone's
know who he
talking
is.
about it.
It's possible. I heard the name before.
Jared?
Sporting. Is it Sporting?
Oh, yeah. Might be.
Oh no, he's a good coach. If he's talking about the Sporting one, he's a good coach. But that's a big step up though.
Yeah, massive.
Big.
Jared said it's unprofessional if they're only now doing it for the manager, like Angel was kind of saying, right?
Thank you. Realism.
You know what I mean? Big up Philip, man. Alonso isn't quite ready yet for me, but if he does get a job, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
Yeah, he's Sporting. He's Sporting.
Big up Alexander. Rivals partying hard, enjoying their little moment.
As they should, though.
Yeah, they
As they
should.
should.
But it's not only rivals, you know. This is a loss for the Premier League, brother. This is a loss for the Premier League. Understand? Because who's gonna stop the juggernaut now? Who's gonna push that juggernaut?
Sharketta? You know,
come on,
Klopp
man.
we gone today, you know. Klopp gone at any season.
I'm talking about next season.
Well, let me not talk like it's finished. We got business
Big
to
up
finish.
Indian Scouser.
Let's finish the business and then we deal with that.
Nah, he's a sporting manager.
Big up Johnson.
Sporting manager, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Matt
sporting manager.
said
Yeah.
Edwards not coming back, going to spill the tea in the near future. Big up Jean Grey.
Big up Gene.
There comes a certain time in your life when enough is enough. We have to respect that. Because it's not easy thing to admit, much less be brave enough to take that step. Gonna miss it.
No, I respect that's a good take.
100%.
Gene.
Yeah.
I respect that, yeah.
He's the
He
only
left
one
on his
with
own
the winning
terms.
experience.
That's a big thing.
Okay, we're talking about this guy. Okay.
That's Amarin.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, man. So what are we thinking in terms of replacements now? What's gonna happen? What we feeling like?
No.
You feeling Klopp gonna say? You feel Klopp had a say in the replacement, even though he says he doesn't.
Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like what we feeling about the replacement for Klopp?
Oh, like who do you want to bring in? Type.
Yeah, who you think is more likely to come in? I mean, at this point in time, because Liverpool, for me,
all right. So what are the names being mentioned right now?
I don't care what they mention. Honestly, I don't know. Like Alonso, of course. Everybody's mentioning Alonso.
Well, he has a clause in his contract.
Yeah,
so
the lazy narrative is going to be Alonso.
Yeah, he has the clause in his contract, so it makes sense. De Zerbi, Liverpool not going to break his contract.
Yeah,
I would love De Zerbi to come in. That is my honestly pick for it because of Premier League experience. Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen him because he does the same thing.
You would love De Zerbi.
Right now, instead of Alonso.
Why do you love De Zerbi though?
Because I see he's the same way as Klopp in a way that he makes players out of like regular players. He makes proper players. The only problem with Brighton is that they sell them after. You understand?
But isn't De Zerbi's success has to do with the system that Brighton is, the way they're able to recruit players and stuff.
True, and he can bring his old recruiting thing, everybody over.
But the levels you're being asked to perform at Brighton are different to the levels that you may asked to perform at Liverpool, with all due respect to Brighton. So it's one thing to say, well, yeah, all right. We look at Caicedo and Mac and my guy on the wing. Big up G.
Big up G.
Are you like Crab? Are you always talking about?
Who's that?
Crab, the winger.
For who? Brighton?
The Masters. Yeah.
The Asian guy?
Matoma.
Yeah. Matoma, right.
Oh,
so we look at all of them. We look at all of them and say, yeah, they should have come. You
got a little problem there with the internet.
Sign all of them. Who's this one? Who's it? I gone? I'm back. Am I back or no?
Yeah, you're back. You
got a special guest. Somebody knocking on the door.
We got a special guest. The fourth musketeer coming in.
My top with the third musketeer. Yeah.
I forget it's the fourth one. D'Artagnan himself. Bless up to my
What's
mom,
going on,
Barnes,
fellas?
man. You know, doing his thing. He got a little personal business happening, so he couldn't be with us. But he here.
What going on, fellas?
We here, we
He
here.
here chopping up this
What you
thing,
saying?
boy. Like I tell these men, the biggest thing since Y2K, boy. Jesus, the internet going mad.
Boy, listen. When I saw that news this morning, big up to Chris Angel for sending that to the fellas this morning. I wake up this morning, open my eye, wipe the coal out my eye, see who's this calling me and why, and I see Jurgen Klopp leaving Liverpool. It put a tear in my eye.
I was
That sounds like a rhyme hour.
I was messaging Barnes at 3 a.m. my time.
Jesus Christ.
No, seriously, right, Barnes? Like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
my time. Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning his time. It was like, wait, why you up so early and you know all this? And our boy, blessings as always to Callum. Callum got hold of Angel this morning early. Guys, I ain't gonna lie. I sad.
You sounded, brother.
This actually got me feel a ways. I know last season I got harsh on Klopp, got into the Klopp out train.
We all did, brother.
He made me change my mind.
No, we all didn't. No, we all didn't.
Okay,
No, we
sorry.
all didn't. We all didn't. Pops did not. Pops did not. I gotta give kudos to Pops for that. Angel did not as well. Crab, it was me and you.
No. Actually, I was part of that boat too and stuff.
Angel had a little issue with Klopp. He did.
He did, but I don't think Angel was ever fully Klopp out. Like the way I went in, and my boy Drifty, big up Drifty, got very shocked at me that I jump in the Klopp out train. But I saw that my decision was skewed. I jumped off the train very fast and jumped on the boat to trust in Klopp to right the ship, because I realized that realistically the midfield was actually the huge problem last year, and we corrected that, and now we are doing very, very well. To get this news, I tell Savage this morning, because I jumped on Savage channel early this morning, that I felt like I get the Stone Cold Stunner full and direct, and I was knockout. Honestly, I'm in shock. I upset. I understand where Klopp's coming from. I get what he's saying. I fully respect it, but it's still sad, and I don't want to see him go. The selfish part of me, but he made the decision, so we gotta see where the club goes next. What I will tell you, man, them though, the next manager of Liverpool, there's only one man for me, and that's Xabi Alonso.
He ain't ready yet, bro. He ain't ready yet.
I ain't one here. They
He
not
ain't
ready,
ready
yet. He ain't win nothing. I like the style he playing, and if there's any man that can come right back into this club and be on with the fan base from the onset, it's Xabi Alonso, because he's a legend at Liverpool, regardless of what he win and what he is not won. So, for me, that is the man that I want. But what one of men saying? Want it on with me or not with me?
Like Quasi-Bowl listen to the manager who come on and make statements. Pep leaving for sure. Yeah, maybe the Super League coming too. Who knows, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Pep could possibly be leaving.
And they're saying like this. My Johnson guy here said Pep will be gone in 2 years. So who will City get to replace him, right? So,
but Mike Johnson, I can pose a question to you. Pep's also said from his own mouth, his toughest competition and his rival is Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah.
Now with Klopp leaving Liverpool, and City has done all they've done over the few years, there's really nothing much more for Pep to prove. On top of that, exactly. On top of that, with all the stuff that is still on the horizon for Manchester City, with the charges and all of that stuff, and Klopp and Pep not having anything to prove, and Klopp not being there to push him like Klopp pushes him, there's no reason for Pep to stick around. He could possibly end up at the end of the season saying to Manchester City, yeah, that's it for me. I going back to Barcelona and right that ship. It is not out the realm to say that it can't happen. It can happen. And it is possible now with Klopp leaving the Prem. Y'all men feel that that's a possibility, or are you delusional?
It's possible, but you know what Pep gonna do now? Wait, so they ain't gonna Klopp. I gonna make this Premier League my bitch. I gonna win it every year, goal, and then Pep is just gonna be known as the greatest manager ever in the Premier League history, and that'll be the end of that.
Yeah.
Revenite said no Alonso Barnes. Revenite is not feeling you on that one. He said no Alonso. Revenite said no unexperienced man at the helm. We ain't no Arsenal Barnes. Stop it. So
wait, no,
listen.
but Xabi has more experience than Arteta though before he took the job.
100%, Angel. Revenite, I respect you. You know me. I love you. I love you, my man. But who? Let me ask you all a question. Who is qualified enough to take over Liverpool? That can be
all right. So it depends, Barnes. Right? What do you want? You want instant success, or you want a transition? Do you want to wait 3-4 years?
But is our team ready for success right now?
No, I'm just saying. What is it that we want as a fan base? Do we want to win now, or we want to bring in someone experienced? So someone inexperienced.
No.
We want to win now.
Go back to the way you were. Yes.
No,
we want it now.
Okay, so we want experience. So we need someone that wins.
No. Because that is a false statement in my opinion. And I can tell you why you're saying that, Angel. You could have a manager that has a style that we could still win now with. Because let's not discredit our team. We have quality players on our squad. Because the manager's inexperienced, like a Xabi Alonso, for example, he also is a quality player. He's a footballer head. And he is doing a madness right now with a Leverkusen team that don't have star players and has not lost a game. I am done with the notion that you have to have an experienced manager because he's experienced. All the experienced managers are old and have old philosophies. And for me, I ain't want none of them a part of my club. No Ancelotti, no Mourinho, no none of them. Not one. If there's anything that's experienced that I would bring to Liverpool, is give me Pep Guardiola from Manchester City. If you want, yeah, experience. But outside of him, I ain't wanting nobody else other than Xabi. Because I like his style. The fans are going to gravitate to him right away because he's a legend of the club. He knows how the game works. He has a footballing pedigree. His family is into coaching. And he's shown that he can actually manage a team with what he's done so far with Leverkusen. And I think it would be a seamless transition coming and coaching Liverpool, in my opinion.
We all know where Jim Barnes rooting for. Let me read some of these chats here, man. Jean Gray said, I was holding it down all day till I sat in on Coppish. These callers brought me to tears. Now I can't stop crying first. You got to hold it down, Gene. Hold it down, man. It's not the end. Liverpool will always be here. Revenite says, if Alonso wins more than one title, I'll think about it. Remember, Xabi won a Liga. Look how dead he looks like now. Jay Kismet. Bless up, Adrian crew. Bless up, Jay Kismet. We congregate together on this Saturday, but we will be smiling at the end of the season. Exciting times for sure. Let's hope so. Keep it real. Say Inzaghi a good candidate for Klopp's successor. I don't know. What you guys think about that one?
Inzaghi's a good coach, though.
He is a good coach, but y'all know who he want.
Jay Kismet said, record number of people crying today. Lord of mercy. Revenite, there's no evidence of that, Barnes. They haven't done it before. You're talking hypotheticals. Revenite on you, bro. Revenite on you, bro.
Revenant,
Nah,
experienced
Revenant.
manager. Look.
And Revenite said Leverkusen has good players. Stop it, Barnes.
They have
Yep.
good players. They have no world-class players. You want to question me on that, Revenant? Because I would debate you with that. They have 0 world-class players on Leverkusen. Do they or do they not?
Wow.
0.
Keep it real, said go and flex on Spurs and steal Big Ange. No, thank you. Simeone and Zaghi for
Ange's
me.
ball.
I don't know.
Simeone type of football in Liverpool.
Nope, I would not want Simeone nowhere.
Inzaghi.
No, that's his first name.
Inzaghi.
Oh, his name is Simeone
Not
Inzaghi?
Simeone. That's his first name. Yes.
Oh, I thought it was Felipe. I thought it began with F. I thought it was Filippo Inzaghi.
That's his brother.
Oh, see,
Felipe and Simone Inzaghi. Simone Inzaghi. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. See, I always thought of. Okay,
Yeah. He's the younger one. He's the younger one.
Revenite says Alonso, the new hipster choice man, is a former LFC player. He's suave. He talks multiple languages. Shaking my head. Get me Alonso, please. Yeah, I mean, you fellas thinking, man. Let me talk about what's gonna happen, who we getting, and what we should get. That's what I want to know.
Before we get into
said
that,
Thomas Frank.
Oh, shut the front door.
Nah,
Stop it.
man.
No, I like Thomas Frank though. He's a
Fly
good
Uncle
coach.
Charlie kite over Freddie Fence, fam.
No, Thomas Frank is a
Yeah.
good coach, but I don't know if he's ready for that transition. No.
Nah,
Yeah,
listen,
we're gonna talk
Liverpool ain't a freaking Brentford, fam. Liverpool
I
is
get
a
that.
massive club.
I get that, Ross. Relax.
I'm just saying, brother. I'm just saying.
But people have to realize too, it's easier to coach a team down there when there is no expectations of winning anything.
Exactly.
So yeah, he might be playing good football and stuff. I remember the first season De Zerbi was brought to the league. Everyone was like, "Yo, he's the next big thing" and stuff. He's faded a little bit this season and stuff. So it's easy when you don't have expectation as a club per se. Not saying that they don't, but being in a top 6 club, expectations change. So it's not just about pretty football.
So you would take Thomas Frank then? That's what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he's a good choice, but we have to also look at the negatives with that appointment as well.
I think there'll be a lot of backlash with that. Honestly, said Alonso doing a madness with a shit buddies with Leverkusen. Alonso that was a coach. He also played on some elite managers, Mourinho, Pep, and Pilates.
Exactly.
And Benitez and Vicente del Bosque. Yeah,
Exactly.
Aragones for Spain.
Yep.
Exactly.
Del Bosque también. Yeah.
Well, they asked Alonso in a press conference what he thinks. He didn't exactly say no.
But you can't say yes.
He can't say he's on the contract.
He didn't say anything, but I'm saying,
he's on the contract.
We Anyway, Tarmizi got a question for you, Barnes. Any possibility you show the appreciation to the community that I sent today?
Yes, the boys have it. Y'all share it. I can't do it right now because I don't have a computer in front of me.
Well, yeah, I got a computer in front of me, but I'm not very good at using it like that.
And Tarmizi, big up to you.
Yeah, man. That. Bless Tarmizi. Seriously. Bless up yourself.
So Tarmizi is...
We got to put it on the IG.
We gonna put it on the IG. Tarmizi had a dinner meeting with the legend and John Arisa and got assigned to us, the Beijing Reds, from John Arisa. So I will post that when I get back from the Caribbean for the Beijing Reds family. Big up to Tarmizi. Enough respect for doing that for us. 100%. 100%.
Kismet said, Klopp and Alonso's press conferences both had intriguing energy. Both were thinking about things for sure.
I'm telling y'all,
I like
Alonso
assuming anything.
Next coach. Now I can say something, and I want to hear y'all opinion before I take off. This announcement, I looking at it, could do 2 things to the club. One, it could catalyst and give me the extra boost that we need to carry on and win off all the competitions we in and go out on a high. Or 2, it could completely derail this and deflate the team. I feeling the first part is where I think it's going to go. The players are going to go extra hard and play for the manager on his outgoing, and we go all in and win all 4 of these trophies. The quad coming to Liverpool. You all heard it from Barnes first.
Mic drop. Listen, Barnes. Listen, I agree with you, but for me, these players are professionals at the end of the day. Yes, the love is there for Klopp. But at the end of the day, they're professionals. You understand? So you saying that they're gonna go all out, I get it, but like I still feel like we're gonna play like we play like if Klopp didn't even announce it. I still feel that same way. So you're right.
So I heard Crab, honestly, I heard Crab that the players knew this since November. But this has just been announced today.
The players knew it since November. You sure?
They were aware.
No, apparently they found out today.
They found out today. You had a meeting today.
The club knew, not the players. Yeah.
The club knew, but not the players. None of the players knew, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to be an extra jolt for them and a motivation factor for Klopp to leave on a high with the club.
You also got to look at it this way, though.
It can also break them too, as well.
That's right. It can break them, but you also they're also playing for somebody that's coming in as well, too, in a way. Because if a manager's already been chosen, he's probably going to look at the team and say, "Okay, let me see who's got what it takes," right? So
because you could look at it another way.
It's kind of an audition for me.
I hear where you're saying. Yes, exactly. It's an audition, so they're going to play extra hard because they want the new coach to come in to make sure that they are going to be playing on the new squad with his team in the next season. They're not wanting to drop off levels. They're going to do extra work to show their worth.
And I read what Honesty is saying here. By Lucas and Alonso verbally agreed that the Spaniard can get out of the contract that runs until 2026 for one of his former clubs. Real Madrid, Bayern, or Liverpool. Yeah, I read that on Twitter. That he can get out if it's one of his former clubs only. So, yeah.
When Alonso get appointed the new manager of Liverpool, big up Revenite. When he did get appointed the new manager of Liverpool, Revenite, I want a bottle of rum.
Big up Q. Q said we can win the league.
We win in the league. We win in everything. Carabao Cup first. That's the first one.
Jake just said, happy we play Norwich Sunday, not Chelsea. Norwich game need to be just to get a game out of the way after the announcement and then on to Chelsea Wednesday. Facts. And I know the crowd going to be singing Sunday.
Again, after today. I don't want to hear about it again
Agreed.
After today. No more of that talk.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Football, just football now.
Yes. Just football.
So the men is still ain't giving no input on who we think that y'all think that's gonna come into the club, and I mean we know what Barnes think, but Angel, who would be your ideal? I mean, say you're the FSU, who would be your ideal candidate for this group of players to get the best out of them right away? Not till next year, not rebuild. We want to win right away.
Long term, it will be Alonso. Long term,
okay. Long term.
Short term, like to come in now and just solidify and make sure we win. It's gonna sound crazy. I'll say Mourinho.
But hold on. Klopp ain't leaving. No, Klopp leaving at the end of the season. He ain't leaving. No,
but you just said right now, didn't you?
No, I'm talking about right now is when Klopp leaves. We don't want a transition period of like we don't.
Okay. Yeah. So then Mourinho, no, hell no. I thought you meant like the next 6 months and stuff.
No, Klopp here till summer. I'm talking about like I don't want a year for the team to get better and we drop off a year. I want to go straight back into it next season.
Right. You got manager with a full preseason. No excuses.
Yes, exactly.
Spalletti.
Who?
Spalletti.
Where is he from?
Italy. He coached Napoli to the first title.
Where is he coaching?
No, he was
Napoli's
break. He was Napoli's manager, but he took a break.
He was not manager.
So
language barrier, maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, but he plays a big part in Salah's and Alisson's career. That can help.
Yeah. And the last time we hired a coach that just came off a hiatus was Klopp, wasn't it? Klopp took a break and then he couldn't refuse Liverpool's job, right?
Yeah, so Spalletti could be an option. He when it comes to experience, he's experienced. I'm trying to think of someone else. There really isn't a lot of coaches out there.
Yeah,
there really isn't. So
What about out of left field? Hansi Flick, another German.
No, not for me. I set on one man and one man only.
Clearly.
Yeah, listen. I honestly have nobody in my brain right now. To be honest, I asking y'all, man.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
mean,
trying to get an idea. I have nobody in my head right now that I think
I
that
focusing on the next 6 months.
That's right.
The
I just
next
so used to
30
Klopp being
games.
there that it's hard for me to think of somebody else being there. You know what I'm saying? But I know somebody else is gonna be there. It's inevitable. So I just don't know who could do what he does with the budget that he does it with. Who's gonna be a proper man manager like he is? Because for me, he's one of the best man managers in the game. You understand what I'm saying? So we need that kind of manager to be able to
Hansi
on that
Flick,
level.
he's won the Champions League, right?
With Bayern, right?
Oh, so then he's qualified to take the job. To be honest,
He was
he qualifies in regards to like what he's won. He qualifies for the seat. So maybe
he's a winner. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's a winner. So
He's the winner. But like Barnes said, if we're looking long term and we're not looking for a manager that's gonna last 3 years, we're looking for like another 8-year, 9-year stint.
but I don't think that's possible though. I
You
don't think.
so?
Nah, you
I
shorten
think
the
the
window.
days,
No, managers
yeah,
ain't gonna last that long.
the days of that isn't anymore. I think 4 years. We have to look at 4 years now. I think that's the window. 4 years.
I think 5 years is the max.
Okay, 4 or 5 years. Who are you gonna bring in?
Yeah,
For
that's
5 years.
max cycle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
But I don't know, man. Like
but
I would give Xabi a 10-year contract, to be honest.
No, it's not like
Jesus.
but it's like if you bring in, let's say for example, if we're gonna do this and we're gonna bring in Xabi, but he tells his inexperience, even though he has experience, but he doesn't have the level of experience of other managers and stuff. But you have to put the right people in place for him. So him just coming isn't going to succeed. You have to put the right people in place.
Yeah. Everything has to be in place.
We haven't even
football is key, innit?
No, I was about to say that. We haven't even spoke about the director of football, and we're talking about a manager.
Yeah.
Which is technically the sporting director. The technical director brings in the manager.
Same Michael Edwards coming back.
You know what I mean?
Would that be the right? Would that be a good signing for Xabi to succeed?
Edwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would be a good signing.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. So,
yeah,
listen, it all comes down to FSG what they're gonna do. It's all the spotlight's on them now. You know what I'm saying? The people are saying Klopp has hidden a lot of negative things about FSG, but now the light's shining bright on them, and let's see what they come up with because it's gonna be, it's gonna be a wild ride this summer, brother. It's gonna be a wild ride. Let me read some of these chats.
Sporting director from Brighton? Hell yeah.
What Mourinho would love to manage Liverpool. Who wouldn't?
We want
don't want Nagelsmann. His face will annoy us for a while. Chickens say his face will annoy us. Rodgers was an up-and-coming manager, remember? Yeah, remember you hired him? Yeah, it's true.
Jesus.
SD from Brighton, yep. Scouting department for sure. Ralph Ragnick as director. What do you men think? Actually, you know what? That's not a bad
That's not a bad appointment.
That's not a bad
appointment.
Hell yes. Sign me up. Sign me up.
That's not a bad show. But here's what I think will happen. I honestly think Michael Edwards coming back to Liverpool in the summer.
It says a lot if he comes back, though.
But I hear he opened his own company now, so it might. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Aaron said, "I want a manager that's won something, has been through a couple of wars." Yeah.
Okay.
That would be ideal.
That's fair.
But who's out there that's been through a couple of wars? Who's out there?
There's only one guy. No one wants him and stuff. You know what I mean?
Who's that? Jose?
That's the only one. Who else?
Yeah.
Tell me someone else that fits that profile.
The special one that's not so special now?
Yeah, well, Hansi Flick, you said he's won the Champions League. He's been through battles.
No. He said multiple wars. Didn't he say multiple wars?
Yeah.
A couple of wars.
But Hansi Flick had Bayern Munich, brother, at the peak, at the prime. Come on now.
Man.
Yeah, right.
Conte.
So Bayern Munich, Liverpool, what are we talking about? Same thing?
Conte, Mancini.
Nah, I don't want Conte. Nope, can't do it.
I don't want Conte.
Hell no.
Sorry.
No Conte, bro.
Mourinho. I don't want none of them guys around this club.
Come on,
Zero.
man.
No, I'm
He's
reading.
not liberty.
I'm reading the chat, man. I'm reading the chat. Don't come at me, man.
The man said, "Bring
Okay.
back Edwards, returning like the Undertaker."
Fox, all you hear is dong. You hear Undertaker music.
Aaron
That's
said,
all
"Man,
you hear.
no thanks." This Kismet said, "This is the toughest decision in all of FSG's time with us. Hiring Klopp was easy. Replacing him is a
Yep.
whole new, different ball game."
Yeah. This is it. This is it right here. Look.
LFC Game said Conte could win us the league in his first season.
You probably
Yeah,
can.
until he finds something wrong, cause
Nah, boy.
he can't win on that kind of budget.
Nah,
I don't know.
nah,
I don't
nah.
know. But the team is ready. No, technically though, Pop, the team is ready for.
It's ready to win. It's ready to win.
It's right now. Of course, like Conte come in and say, all right,
it's ready to win, so let's win. Forget the next one. Let's win now. So let the new manager come in with the titles on the wall and say, oh shit, I gotta do this again. Yes. That's where your job is gonna be, to do this
true.
again.
I agree with that. That could be motivation. Yes, absolutely. And can I ask a question? What are y'all thinking? I'm hearing a lot of people rumors saying that Mo might be leaving out the door with Klopp.
He can go too if he wants to go. Like for me,
easy,
like,
Angel, easy.
No. I'm not with this BS, man. I'm not with this BS, man. The way I think is very, you know what I mean. And sometimes I do need you guys to pull me back in when I go too far and stuff. So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say and stuff.
Do your thing.
All right.
Go ahead.
This mindset, right? And I know Pops try to like break it down for me and stuff in regards to, since Klopp reason, that's more of a reason to win the title now for the players. No. That to me just it shows it just questions professionalism in a way and stuff. So I don't like that way of thinking and stuff. And on the flip side, right? Let's say for example, we capitulate because of the Klopp news and stuff. What are we gonna say then and stuff?
Good question. Good question.
Because at the same time, we can sit there and be all lapsy daisy. We can be all positive, but you know what? This is the reason, guys. For the final push, we're doing it for Klopp and stuff. But at the same time, we haven't really spoken about the flip side of it. We can capitulate.
We can.
At the end of these players are human beings. Yep. They aren't horses and stuff. They aren't workhorses and stuff. The pressure can get to them. This is a different type of pressure that they have never faced. Yes, they've won things. But this is a different type of pressure and stuff. And if players now want to leave because Klopp is leaving, they can go too. I don't care and stuff. That's just the way I see it. If they want to jump ship now because Klopp is leaving, then I don't need that. I don't need these players in my club and stuff. It doesn't matter if it's Luis Diaz or whoever the player is and stuff. That's just the way I think. That's just the way I think. That's as simple as that.
Yeah, but when Crab said Salah was leaving, was that Salah is leaving because Klopp is leaving, or Salah is leaving as
I don't know.
Because you were selling more before. You rest the Crab. Was selling him before. So are you saying that Klopp's leaving, we're selling more and as the trigger for the next buy? Or are you saying that Klopp and more like a package? Because for me, I was saying I want to extend both of them. So I just want to understand when you said
they're not a package for sure. I'm just saying
behind Klopp. Are you saying he's leaving because Klopp is leaving, or he's leaving because FSG are going to let him leave to bring in the money for the new manager to start the rebuild?
You got to put the scenario, Rusty.
I feel he's leaving because Klopp is. I feel like you got to ask Mo himself. Probably said Klopp is the best thing that ever happened to his career. To be honest, so I feel he would just leave because Klopp is leaving.
Then he can go. That's just me. If that's the reason that he can go.
Yeah, I don't want him to go, but if he can go, we can go bring Johan from PSG. You know what I mean? And we deal with it, right? Bakayoko, man.
No, I like him. I like him as a player. You know your ball.
Hey,
I like him.
I like that young. But anyway,
it's just about the structure. Honestly, the sporting director is just as or even more important than bringing in a manager. Because we don't have one. He's leaving as well.
Correct.
Yeah. Anyway, fellas, I'm gonna push out before y'all read out the rest of the comments and continue with the show. Great stream as always, my brothers.
Bless up.
Big up to the chat. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. And I will see you guys when I'm back. Crab, back. I sent a message in the private chat.
Yeah, I see that there.
The other question.
Yeah. I see it. All right.
All right, peoples, big
What's
up.
up,
Make
brother?
sure you smash those likes. Yeah. And yeah, Gene, don't talk with Big Sam. Oh, I don't want none of those guys. No. Let me not go there.
Big Sam.
Wait,
Nah.
we can bring in Roy Hutchinson.
Yeah, I gone. Later, I gone.
They will burn down the stadium.
I hope Roy Hutchinson is a new manager because they don't want Roy Hodgson.
Benitez?
Big up,
No,
fellas.
Benitez.
Rafa.
Big up.
Rafa we trust, bro. And Rafa we
Can't go
trust.
back. Nah, you can't go back.
Listen, your boy Mad here, Angel. Trent going to Madrid with Jude. Mo going to Saudi to get paid and be an ambassador. I don't believe that. Because you know why?
Drink.
You know why? Trent is a scout to the heart. Trent wants to follow in Gerard's shoes, as in to be there.
Trent wants
forever.
to be skipper for me.
Exactly. He wants to be there.
He's the next one up. He's the next one up.
Yeah, and he is. He knows that. After Van Dijk cycles out, he's gonna be the one.
Yeah. Aaron said either way, the next man to drink from the biggest poison chalice since Ferguson.
100%.
No, honestly,
100. That's
true.
That's
right.
No,
it's a tough position to be in right now
Take
as a club,
shoes, man.
because there's no matter based on the way the fan base thinks and the love we have for him and stuff.
Yeah.
Some might have more or less love for Klopp. I get that and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyone that we bring in is gonna be looked down upon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that it's just the way it is. It doesn't matter who you bring in; he's gonna be looked down
because if you look at and the managers in the world of football right now, how many managers do you put ahead of Klopp? Forget a replacement now. If you're just looking at who's better than Klopp in your mind?
Tactically, there's a lot of managers better than Klopp tactically.
But Klopp and Liverpool kind of go hand in hand in a way,
right?
If you know what I'm saying. There's tactically a lot of better managers.
Be technical, Angel. Who's better than him?
Technical. There has to be technicality because
who's better than him in your estimation in the world football right now?
Well, Pep.
All right, not him because he's not leaving. Not him because he's not leaving. All right, cool.
That's it.
See, you said a lot.
You said a lot.
Exactly.
You said a lot.
So you know what? You might as well hire Steve Cooper, who used to be at Liverpool already. Let him go and do it. Get the snot kicked out of him. Get fired and then get the next. No, because look at Arsenal and look at United. The transition from the king to the next man is a really difficult one. And FSG as the leaders and the owners, and as somebody was saying, Jared was saying, isn't a storybook is a $1 billion business. All right, you know what? Then show me that you've done your due diligence. Bring in the people because the structure is built. The structure is built. This doesn't need to be pulled down and redone. The structure is already built. The frame is already there. You can change the interior walls, do a little drywall finish.
But
the structure itself is there.
That's what the new manager is going to do. Interior walls and stuff, painting. That's what the new manager is going to come and do.
But they're
Adrian, Thiago, Matip. There are three obvious ones where you're saying, you know what, those three are going through the door, so you can get three. Now the question is Salah going through the door for 100 million or whatever money you want for you to then say, here's your money, bring what you want with that to make this team the team that's going to win? Because you can't walk into Liverpool in 6 months' time after the season that club has. Let's just say, for argument's sake, we win the league and everything that's supposed to be won. The new manager's walking in, looking at the new wall, saying, all right, 20, 10 League Cups, 9 FA Cups.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Who can carry that? Unless you have the team around you, just say, don't worry about that. You can add to that wall. We introduce you to these people around. This is that. This is that. If you don't have that, you aren't winning. It doesn't matter who it is to me. So Conte or Mourinho or whoever, because Mourinho ain't coming unless you give him Mourinho money, you know. Mourinho walk into Liverpool to say, well, yeah, this is Klopp team, and all the fans can say, well, that's Klopp team, he ain't do nothing, that's Klopp team, he ain't do nothing. Mourinho's ego ain't gonna allow him to do that work. No way.
But Marino might just tweak a few things. He might not really
No,
necessarily.
honestly, I like
extreme.
like to be honest, like him. I know people don't like him personality wise or whatever. I think what he's done in Roma and stuff, the way the fans did not want him to get sacked, the way they love him and stuff. I don't know. It kind of just.
The problem is with Marino is I always see Marino and I see Chelsea. That's all I ever see. I see the times when he play.
Yeah,
we complain about them Champions League goals.
You see that? You see that? This chest beating thing. I can still see that. I want to see him on my touchline. Nah, I can't. I can't support him. I cannot. I cannot support him.
No,
not me.
Aaron said sometimes even the most loyal rap leaves the singing shit. What that means, bro? Come on now. Seriously? Dang.
But he calling Klopp a rat? That's crazy. Is that what he's saying?
Or maybe that's for the players that might want to leave. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Damn.
I don't know what he's trying to say there, man. Sometimes, I don't get that one. Will the new man fancy trying to write back? I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea.
I could say this though. If Alonso comes, Trent won't be playing right back anymore, in my opinion.
Nah. Nope.
He won't.
Nope.
We can
agree with that.
We all know that, I think.
Matt, your guy Angel saying, okay, you folks you mistook. Trent trying to woo Jude. It was the other way around. Haaland going City after next season. Which City? Mbappe going this season and Vinny coming to City 2025. City beats 115 charges.
Haaland going City?
Haaland going to which City? I don't get that. Haaland already at City.
Maybe he mean Madrid.
Oh, and then Mbappe going to
Mbappe going this season.
Going to City?
And Vinny coming to City
next year.
Yeah, no, but
Mbappe and Haaland are going to end up at Real Madrid together.
But the thing, Matty, Real Madrid can't sign Mbappe without letting one of their players go. So they have to
top players too. Top player.
They have to sell Vinny this summer.
Vinny or the other guy that I like.
Valverde.
Valverde, yes.
I'll buy him in an instant.
Yeah, Kim said facts. Beijing Pop, that chest bump is too much. Yeah.
And I can see that all the time. And not for me. I think
we all think in terms of like, y'all think we'd go back to being struggling for top four, like mid-table fighting kind of thing before Klopp came in?
Why?
I'm just saying because there's no guarantees that a manager coming in and succeeding right away. Understand? There's no guarantees that FSG gonna throw some money out there and say, listen, we can spend some money to bring in who you need to bring in. And I'm saying, so I'm just saying, what do you guys think?
Yeah, he did me Madrid.
Big up yourself, Callum. Bless up, man. Welcome to the show.
Royalty in the house, man. Big up Coppish every time.
Yeah.
Hashtag girl dad. Big up, gal.
Hashtag FSG for life.
Yeah.
A little birdie told me that he's working on the other baby and stuff.
Oh Lord.
He's going for twins.
Is this a goodbye present for Klopp?
That might be a stuffed birdie. That might be a stuffed birdie.
Oh, it's Aaron said it's a reference to Trent leaving us, saying like rats of a sinking ship. Trent is not a rat, but the winds of change bring uncertainty. True. But I think Trent is scouted true and true, man. I just can't see it. Can't see that boy wanting to be anywhere else. You know, he's got that Gerrard mentality, man. So yeah. Sanderson said that was EI. Yeah, all right. Reese was asked last night on Klopp's replacement. He mentioned two of his ex-mates as candidates, Stevie G and Javi.
Hell no.
Stevie can't come. Stevie can ruin his legacy.
Combination? That's as a combination? Or as
No, he's meaning one or the other.
One or the other?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I know Cal loves his Stevie G, but leave that man in Saudi and stuff with the heat.
Big up Stevie G. Big up Stevie G every time.
Stevie G is the king, bro. Stevie G is the emperor.
Every time. That doesn't necessarily mean that means he's coming for the job. Just big up Stevie G, though.
Stevie G ain't ready. He ain't ready.
Cal, check your WhatsApp, man.
Stevie G ain't ready, man. It's like you go in a party and you see a big booty girl and try to walk. He ain't ready for that yet. Nope. He ain't ready for that. Pause. He ain't ready for that.
You got them skills, Grab. You got them skills.
Nah, you go with them skinny gal first. You know what I mean? You work your way up. Work your way up.
Stevie G
man,
can't handle the thick girls, man. He can't.
Nah.
Women. I understand.
Yeah. So for me, I love Stevie G. That's my favorite player of all time. Like, yeah, for Liverpool. But nah, man, don't come and ruin it for yourself here, brother. He ain't ready for this, man. He isn't.
Yeah, this is this is a big decision, no?
It is a big decision. It is.
Kyle, check your WhatsApp, Kyle. Check your WhatsApp.
Sanderson says, keep my man Kyle said, keep Gerard name out your mouth. All right. Yeah. Just saying, Kyle. Just saying, brother. Jean Gray thinks Stevie G needs to go to Europe. Yeah, because the Saudi League is just a money market, really. And I find like a lot of players trying to get out of the Saudi League now. So I don't know, man. Look at Jordan Henderson. He's back.
I would like to understand why he went in the first place, to be honest, because
the money, brother. The money.
It just shows aspiration.
Is he serious? Is he serious about management? That's all I mean. Because if you go in and you take that check, are you trying to build your profile really, or are you just saying, well, you know what, my kids cannot suffer, and their kids ain't gonna suffer either for the money that I make, which is again fine. That's fine. No, it's fine.
But even if he didn't take that job, pops, his kids still would suffer, and their kids still would suffer.
His kids.
Come on, man.
So he's looking at generations, man. Again,
listen, for me, that's what but maybe nobody offered him a job, pops. Maybe he can get a job within a championship team, or you know what I mean.
Respectfully, right? I was listening to something with Frank Lampard. So just let it on a tangent, and he was talking about his stint in management, and it was on the overlap. So Keane and I think Ian Wright made a comment where Frank came up at West Ham, and it was his uncle and his dad Frank Senior and Harry Redknapp were part of the staff as well. And some people always looked at it as he always had a leg up because he had family around the game, right? And a lot of managers don't get jobs. They're managers who've tried and not succeeded, and they didn't get a call back. Gerrard struggled at Aston Villa, to be honest. I didn't understand why he came out, to be fair. I thought he should have left. She should have stayed in Scotland and then left and gone to somewhere in Europe where he gets European experience and then come back to the Premiership. I think he made the jump back to the Premiership too soon. And everybody's looking at that Villa as, he was done. And the thing is, the player he bought as a centre-back to be one of the linchpins, I think he ruptured his Achilles or something, basically he lost him, right? He lost him for the season.
Who's that?
So then he ended up
Carlos.
The guy Carlos. So he brought him in, he lost him for the season. And then to me, he and Mings had a fallout. And I felt Mings say, you know what? I can last longer than you. Player power does what it does, you know what I mean? And but he's Stevie G. And that's another part of it. You still carry that sort of, I guess, aura as a top player into the management, and some of the players are saying, well, he was a good player, but you don't work. It just wasn't working.
Yeah. Well, a lot of players fail at managers, man. Look at Rooney, Lampard. They all failing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
because it doesn't translate necessarily. The best footballer or the best sportsman doesn't necessarily translate to be then the best coach or manager. Because you don't think the game on a level of everybody else, You think the game at a level that's way above everybody else.
Zizou is not coming.
Yeah, Quasiboli already said no. Callum said, I can't quit feeding the baby.
Copy.
Armin said, on a real, could we see the Caicedo situation when the new manager comes, whereby the board will be involved in more future transfers like Billy Hogan? It's possible.
Could we see the Caicedo situation?
Yeah, sorry, he was reading that. Sorry.
No, I just trying to understand when we say the situation with Caicedo.
Yeah, I'm like.
So Billy Hogan wanted Caicedo. He made the bid for Caicedo.
Okay. Because he went in by himself. He saw went in and did the. Yeah. I mean, I guess theoretically, again, if it's the structure that you have, so arguably you could hire me to be the next manager. Arguably, right? No experience or whatever. But if you put the staff around me, I'm just I'm talking in the press conferences, and I get a little hairpiece, some locks put on or something crap, so I look quiet. When I put on my suit, looking fresh, I got the charisma or whatever, but I ain't necessarily doing the job. You could actually have a front man where everybody else behind the scenes is doing everything. So you got the scouts, you got the directors, you got people doing the buying. So you're really just a little tactical stuff on the weekends. Arguably, everybody doesn't have to be the next, and that's the mistake that United have always made. Is sort of like they look for the next Ferguson. And I was saying, well, there's never gonna be another Ferguson.
Nope.
You can't look for the next. And we did that for years. When we had Sir Bob, like I said, we had Sir Bob, and it went through the boot room, and it went to King Kenny, and then it went to Graham Souness, and you said to yourself, that wasn't quite the right one. And then it was Roy, and then Houllier came in afterwards and changed everything. So it's kind of like you had a shift totally away from what you knew. At some point, you got to figure out, right, what's the middle ground? Can't stay with just he's the next king of the castle and success is going to roll on. And that's why people are celebrating. The other fans are saying, this is the end. Look, this happened to Fergie, this happened to Wenger. So now we're them. So they're reveling because they want us to become them. And I'm saying, all right, if these men make the right appointment, you transition into the next phase sort of seamlessly,
easy
because you've got winners. Fergie left his team at the end. They were on the last straws. Duct tape and super glue won them the last title. And he said, yeah, Moisey, hold these men here. And they were falling to pieces.
He was set up to fail, man. Moisey was set up to fail.
Yeah, crazy.
No, he was. He was
set up to fail. He was never gonna succeed with that team. Never. Not in a million years.
And then he wasn't given funds to make any buys, and then he bought Fellaini for more than he should have. So again, structure-wise, if you do the right thing, why can't we still be competitive? This isn't one of them. Oh my God, Liverpool is, because everybody outside of Liverpool is saying, yeah, let them go back down to fighting for fourth, and Arsenal will take over that spot as the next contender to City or whatever. And Ange Ball is coming, so Spurs in there and Aston Villa around. So you know what, Liverpool actually gonna be fifth or whatever. No, because Klopp gone. It's like, wow.
Would you steal a Unai Emery from Villa for Liverpool?
You have to buy him out though. That's the thing. Well,
but I'm asking, would you take him? Would he succeed? You think he's got the coaching ability to succeed at a club like Liverpool?
No, coaching ability. He has the coaching ability. Now, can he handle the size of Liverpool? I don't know.
Yeah, that's the question. Emery ain't bad, but Emery's always been sort of like in the smaller setups, so he's done well for that team.
No, but Pops doesn't Emery like imbue? Like, doesn't he project underdog?
Yeah.
That's it.
But we don't want to be underdog.
Engine that could. And you said you don't want an underdog tag anymore. You don't like that, right?
No, we don't want to be it.
So
no,
you need a man with some swag.
But Pops, but you can be an underdog, right? You could be an underdog, but when you win, that mentality has to switch, and you got to become hungry for more. So being an underdog isn't my issue. It's the fact of constantly wanting to be this underdog. That's my issue. That's always been my issue. The moment you start winning, you have to switch and become hungry. You got to feed the wolves, man.
I think that underdog terminology comes from the fact that City were so dominant that everybody's thinking that, okay, we're the underdog to City. Not underdog in terms of the whole league, but just the underdog to City, pretty much.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So, that's what I say. But Aaron says, why would we want Stevie G and Alonso to perform like a King Kenny's second return? Legend should remain so. I agree in a way. I
really want them to perform like King Kenny's first, not second.
That's it. Kim's got a question for you, Chris. Who was your number one choice, bro, to replace Klopp?
I'm going to invest in Pop getting his coaching badges, and he'll be the next manager.
Who?
Pops.
Oh yeah, listen, I'm with you, Pops. I can be your water ball holder, your technical director, whatever you need, brother.
Yeah,
I got you. Jay Kisman said, Anne's probably thinking he should have waited, taking his
Jay Kisman. If I'm right, Jay Kisman, you could probably tell me. I think Ange was linked to Liverpool like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Really? Y'all want to take Ange?
No, but I think he was linked to 2 years, like a year or 2 years ago. He was linked to Liverpool, I think, while he was at Celtic. I'm not sure if I'm correct, or I read something around.
Ange, better than Alonso to me. If we could take Ange, then we could take Alonso, in my opinion. Ange never won nothing, so does Alonso never won nothing.
No, yes, he did. I think he's won with Celtic. No.
Ange won.
yeah.
Ange won.
But
Ange made a big
Celtic,
point to say he won trophies, man.
But Celtic though,
Yeah.
You can only beat who's in front of you, Crab.
yeah, but it's Scottish League, man. Like, I don't know.
Rasta don't like nothing but the Prem. Man.
I know, man. Scottish League is Rangers and Celtic. It's either one of the two.
No,
It's
but
like,
to be honest, right, Rangers wasn't a thing until Stevie Gerrard came back and brought him into the map again.
yeah.
Celtic won what 9 in a row, right? And I think
Yeah, something like that.
for
Yeah.
winning 10 in a row. If I was correct, or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we can get other Liverpool fans, Steve Bruce.
Industry, Dave. God damn industry. Nah, fam. Nah. Steve Bruce. Hey, yo, listen,
He's
man.
a Liverpool fan, no?
Stop it.
Angel.
You never walk alone, man. You never walk alone, man.
Maybe we should just embrace this new era and find a female coach.
Hey,
You know? I'm just
why
saying.
not?
Man.
Why not, right? Like
I don't think there's any female coaches coaching football out there, though, is there?
a male team.
On the men's side,
Yeah.
I probably not.
No.
I can't think of. There was, what's her name? I think the lady at Chelsea.
No, but she's the female coach, no?
Yes, but she was linked with something recently.
She was linked. Yeah, you're right. I read something like that.
Yeah, she was linked with something.
So a good job too.
And then there was actually then a discussion in and around. Do you think that females can transition from management? Because they were talking about her and I think one of the international managers, I think the England international manager, if they could transition from working with the females to actually working with males.
I don't think men would respect a female manager. For some reason, I just don't see it. I mean, not to sound chauvinistic, but
you
I'm just
no, but
saying.
I get it. Like it's different.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
different. But I think at the end of the day, I don't care what gender you are, what you represent, or
That's
whatever.
right.
If you have the ability, then I'll see your application. Like
Yeah.
Like
Chris, Gene said you gotta apply for the physio now. They're clearing out staff, so you gotta, you know what I mean?
Hey man.
Aaron said we haven't taken into account that the next manager needs to factor in that Scouse mentality, which can be tricky. Ask Roy. Honestly said it's gonna be Alan Pardew. Oh,
that's
Lord,
great.
the stream, God. Oh, come on, man. Alan Pardew.
Y'all sending me off.
What we doing? We gonna bring in Stevie Nickel and stuff?
Stevie Nickel. Big Sam, bro. Nickel. Big Sam will come even next to my youth team, bro. Not even in my youth team.
It will be Little Sam, not Big Sam. Come on, man. Don't do that. At least Little Sam got some connection. Big Sam.
I'm trying to think of a manager like.
Listen, man.
There's no one available. So there's no one available. So you have to buy someone's contract.
There is none.
Listen, everybody's available. It's just money.
Thing that you.
I'm going to look at the.
You ain't going again.
Aaron said Big Sam will work for a pint of gravy.
Jesus Christ.
He and Steve Bruce together.
Yeah. But in all honesty, listen, now I'm more excited to have this season kick off again. And I was like, for me, I'm sad. Like when I first heard the news, like I felt something in my stomach, to be honest. Like there was like little butterflies. I don't know what it was, but now I'm excited. I'm actually excited in a way to see, where's the next phase of our team going? You know what I'm saying? Where's the next, not the next Klopp, but where's the next manager gonna take us? That Klopp didn't take us. You know what I'm saying? I'm just excited about that, and that's life. You got to be excited about new pastures and new things. You know what I'm saying? You can't tread on the past. So it is what it is. The man needs time for himself. I cannot be wrong with that. I can't be mad at him. Like it is what it is. He's a human being at the end of the day, man. And we all need that break. And he's managing one of the biggest clubs in the world.
So I'm reading Rust, I'm reading. Apparently, something came out on a news outlet. 5 contenders to replace Klopp at Liverpool,
Okay.
and these are the names. 1 second.
Go ahead.
Alonso,
Drop it. Alonso, of course, can be in there.
De Zerbi.
De Zerbi's 1.
Of
Yeah.
course.
All right, number 2. Steven Gerrard, which is crazy, but okay.
Nope, not gonna happen. I don't want to see him here, bro.
That's understandable because that's just a story.
I got 3 options. I read in the same story we do here.
Postecoglou, apparently. There's 3. Nagelsmann is 4.
Nagelsmann over Flick. What Nagelsmann is the German manager right now?
No, because
He's
they're
actually
saying
in
that
a
Klopp,
job.
no, but they're saying apparently they might sack Nagelsmann for Klopp. Klopp has always been their number 1, always. There's always been their first option. Now that Klopp is going to be available and stuff, they might let go of Nagelsmann. And then number 5, it's not showing me number. Oh, Alonso, obviously. So it's Alonso, Steven Gerrard, Postecoglou,
And Nagelsmann and De Zerbi.
and De Zerbi, and Nagelsmann. Yeah, that's 5. That's what it's showing right now. But I'm trying to look at the bookies and stuff.
Honestly, said Klopp leaving hurts more than when I broke up with Miguel. And I'm reading something here on Twitter that Pep said the best rival I've ever had in my life was Klopp, was Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, good for Pep. Yeah, good for Pep.
You know what I mean? So that says something, but that could be just a bullshit thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I.
You know what I mean?
Wait, there was a press conference already. Billy Hogan spoke and stuff.
I don't think so.
There was. I thought Klopp did the interview and then he did a press conference. If I understand correctly,
it's already a search apparently already.
Yeah, Guardiola said, "Of course, I wish him all the best. He will not admit it, but he will be back. I know it. Maybe in 10 years' time, football needs personality and managers like him. Hopefully next year we can go for dinner together." That's all right, man. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? That's all right.
Well, that's how it should be. You respect your rival. Yeah.
Man said, Pep Guardiola, I will sleep better. The day before playing Liverpool was always a nightmare.
Okay.
Honestly, say he did the press conference with Billy Hogan.
Oh, thanks, Honesty.
Tarmizi's always come up with these names, man. Mention Amorim of Sporting earlier. I thought Conceição of Porto is highly rated.
All right, so
Conceição, whatever, yeah.
The Sporting guy is actually pretty good. The Porto guy, I'm not sure about though.
Okay.
Yeah,
we spanked him a couple of times badly.
Yep.
We washed Porto.
We used to spank them all the time.
Badly, like real bad.
Actually, they got Arsenal, right? They got Arsenal, I think.
Yeah. That can be a good game. I don't care what nobody says. That could be a good time.
But they're actually playing good this season, though.
Yeah.
Apparently, I heard we're being linked to Alan Varela from Porto, which is like okay, I guess.
What is he?
He used to play in Boca.
I was just gonna say, wasn't he at Boca?
Yeah. We could have got him for like 8 million, but now we want to play this.
He would have been pittance. Yeah, now he can be 70 million, right?
Yeah, exactly. But now that I'm seeing all these reports about players that we want to bring in and stuff, like I don't even listen to them anymore because a new manager's gonna come. He's gonna have his own philosophy. And he's gonna want his own players. So,
Well,
honestly,
again,
said,
that
bring Alonso,
structure, Angel.
Yeah. You think so? Pop,
Wirtz, Florian Wirtz, and Frimpong.
Yeah, bring Alonso with Wirtz and Frimpong.
Don't you think Pop's, regardless of the structure in place, right? A manager should be able to play with the players he wants to play with, though.
That's right. He's got to put his own touch into it. He's got his own mark.
Yes.
He's got to make his mark into his team.
All right. Wait a minute. In the real world, though, right? Just in the real world, when you leave your job as a manager and you go to take another job as a manager, the staff is already in place. The executives are in place. The canteen staff is over there. However, you're the manager in the structure that's set, right?
No, but usually, right, Pops, when they bring in a new manager, it's because it's for a reason. It's because something's not going right in the business.
Or maybe the manager doesn't want to be there anymore.
You know, so
or
maybe the manager
that was
changes
there,
as well.
no, the manager that was there left for a better opportunity or retired or whatever, just walked out. So now you need a replacement and he comes in.
That's
Big
the
up to
positive way
Ridley.
of looking at it, man. You got to look at it negative too.
Yeah, the managers had been here. Time for me to retire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, what so
I'm
Verts and
early
Frimpong?
retiring. I'm early retiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, versus
So
Frimpong.
Frimpong's only
Big up
35
Squidly.
million because he has a release clause. Frimpong, he's like only 35 million because he has a release clause.
A lot
I'm
of teams
okay
gonna
with
be
that.
after him too. So if Jabi
Verts-
comes, you know he's coming for Jabi.
Verts is going to be hell of expensive.
Yeah.
But we already got a player like
Yeah,
Schwartz,
Verts
no?
is gonna
Isn't
be
it? Dominic, the same kind of player?
I don't know. I think they're a bit different though.
Really?
A little different.
Number
a little different.
Yeah,
attacking
a little
different,
midfielders,
yeah.
no?
A little different.
Okay.
Similar
A
but
little
different.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But at the end of the day, we
Big up,
got
Squidly.
6 more months of Jurgen Klopp. So let's enjoy the ride, people. Honestly, let's enjoy the ride. Let's play Liverpool football and see what we can win.
Wait, so
Win as
when
much
you, when
as
you,
we can win.
so well, give me a second. So you said we got to sit here and enjoy the ride. So no more negative ratings and stuff.
No, negative ratings and come up. God damn it, you're gonna come up. Oh my days.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That don't stop. That's the players. That nothing to do with Klopp. Well, yeah, Klopp will get some negative ratings too. So if he plays the ass, right? So yeah. But no, I'm just saying, listen, we got the man for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody rent you a nice Lambo for 6 months and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoy it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna enjoy the next 6 months,
Agreed.
and at the end of it, we count our blessings, see what we got, and
Now listen, honestly, I said it in Coppish earlier, man. Like I'm not a positive person, but fuck it, let's win this, man. Let's win all of them.
go for
Let's
it,
win it,
man.
man.
I would take a quad,
Everything.
man. I would take a
man.
quad
Let's win it.
legitimately.
All
Let's win
the
it, man.
belts, as Cal would
Let's win it.
You know
say.
what I mean?
Let's win it. Because honestly, like Pop said it,
Jurgen
right?
Quad, as Monts would say.
Yeah.
Pop said it, right? What was it? Pop's earlier, I think.
Sorry, Tarmizi said off the top, if it's big, if you guys would do a watch line of Japan is in the Asian Cup final. Yeah, we'll talk to the boss man about that, you know. We got to talk to the boss man about that. That wouldn't be a bad thing, actually.
Well, what time is it though? Because I heard the games are in crazy times.
Yeah, it was just.
Yeah. What time is it, Tarmizi?
Hour.
If the final was to happen with Japan and who?
Because you don't want to see us on stream like this.
Yeah. No, but yeah, go ahead, Angel. You
No,
were
I
saying,
forgot,
you saying something, Angel?
I forgot what I was gonna say, man.
sorry.
You got it.
I
Brain
cut you
fart
off,
hit
man.
me.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. It'll pop up if it's important. But,
Yeah, man. It's just listen, it's just a lot everywhere. Open up, you just Klopp gone, Klopp leaving. All these rival fans. I see all these Arsenal men laughing. And listen, I don't care, man. Y'all can
What
laugh.
do you expect? But no,
That
seriously,
just
we
proves
expect.
to me that y'all was seriously rate Klopp and y'all seriously was scared of what he did at Liverpool. So that just makes me love the man more. So that's fine. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's fine. Maddie says 4 months. Yeah, well, you're right. 4 months technically.
He hit the June, so 5.
Honestly said poor Endo. Club begged to get him, hugged him and stuff. Now Club is leaving. Yeah, man. It's like
that's where I'm conflicted now. Is that there's 3 players that we've sat here and said they're peppling the signings, and he's leaving as well. Luis Diaz, Gakpo, Gravenberch.
Yeah.
What is the like this?
Nunes?
This is more.
Nunes isn't his as well.
Is it?
Yeah, Nunes is his.
So then Nunes as well.
Yeah, Nunes is 100% his.
That's what I'm saying. A manager might come in and say, you know what? I don't fancy Nunes.
Kwanzaa
Yeah,
is his baby too,
again-
man. Imagine somebody
again,
comes and
Angel,
say, hey, Kwanzaa.
Structure in place. I spent 80 million on him. I don't care what you fancy. He's playing. Get that to work.
Yeah, the higher ups can go come and say, listen, man, yeah.
You've
This is
opened
our-
the
this is
garage
our-
door.
Okay,
There's a
no,
Ferrari, there's
okay.
a Lamborghini, there's a G-Wagon. You are to drive all of them.
No,
You're not selling any
okay.
of these. I bought them
Okay,
to drive them.
I
Fact,
agree with that.
fact.
I agree with that point, but that only goes with if you bring an inexperienced manager that doesn't have character. If you bring in someone with experience, you're not going to push him around. You can push around someone with inexperience.
You can
Contract
listen. What if they
says-
bring in a
no,
man
the
that only
contract
drives
says the
Hondas or
conditions
Corollas?
under which you work.
Papa?
No. That's what the contract says. So you hire the man with the contract. Now, Matty Mad was saying that they're going to save money because you're not going to have to pay the next manager as much as you would have paid Klopp. That's one of the things. Because he's elite, you're going to be paying at a lower scale. Now,
Oh yeah.
if you're paying at a lower
Yeah.
scale, then do you have again more structure in and around this man? In the event that this man doesn't work, the structure doesn't fall to pieces. You say, "All right, you know what? Yeah, you're gone, and I'm going to bring another one." Going back to what we said about Fergie and Wenger, so Alex, Wenger, and Klopp as the kings, there are no more kings. So if there are no more kings, then what you need is, all right, the structure's in play. I'm going to plug in a Prince, surround him with some good pieces, and I'm going to pull him out and put in another one.
Princes and stuff.
Yeah.
And some princes don't become kings.
That's true.
But you have to become the king, innit? So if the prince becomes the king, we win.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Not
win-win.
so.
But I'm saying,
and the management wins.
No,
then the contract changes. Yeah, but then I'm bringing you in, Angel. You're the prince. We've just won the quad. You say no worries. We can go back to back and we can win the Champions League. So next year we do the double, the Champions League and the Prem, from prince to king in one season.
That's it. And from then on, you got 10 concubines coming in. Instead of one concubine, you get 10 concubines as a king.
You walk inside and tell the ownership. Remember last year's contract? Last year's contract is not this year's contract. That's right. Gone. Yeah. We signed in a contract extension, new terms. All of a sudden, you're saying sell the G-Wagon and buy me whatever else you want now. Yeah. Exactly. Because you're now the king. You've proved you've done what you needed to do with them. Yeah, I did see them pieces. I did it, but I don't want that anymore. I want this one. All right, King, do your thing.
You get it, Chris.
So Pops, you're pretty much saying a prince can come into the job, right? He can be a prince, but until he's earned the rank of promotion of a king, he has to go with what is he's being told to do.
Yes,
correct.
But if I own the structure, and I think it's like I said, it's built sound, foundation is solid, walls are up. You could do a little interior designing. Thiago, Matip, Adrian. That's three men that out the door.
But that's automatically leaving, though. That's automatically.
Yeah. So I've got three for you then. So you already have three to fill. Those are yours. The rest, none of them are leaving. Especially if we were to win something. I'm not selling any of them. Or if I do, it's going to be, bank broken. All right, cool. Yeah, you if you want to go, you can go. I'll take all that money. Here you are, Prince. You got these three men and this other one that just left. So we need a star, let's just say Krabs, Salah, Sell, Works, Mad, going to Saudi to get the money, whatever. So he goes for 125 million. And you got three spots, 125 million, and here you go. Make these winners because they just won. So your remit here is to win, not almost win or win. We just won, you win again. By 1, 2, 3, 4, let's go. Director of football, scouts, whatever. Yeah, we looked at this one. Yeah, we did some metrics and statistics, analysis, all the numbers, guys. Yeah, these are the 3-4 players that we're looking at. Committee meets. Yeah. What are you thinking, Prince? Yeah, I like that guy. I like that one and that one. All right, cool. Good. There yours. Let's go. Preseason. Off and you go on again. You still got Van Dijk. Still got Kwanzaa, Joey G, Trent, Robbo, Ali, Ibu, Hendo, if you want him, Matt, Sabos, like that team.
I have a question for you.
Hendo, Samurai.
Okay, I'm trying to understand, right? I'm trying to understand too, because I understand the analogy, right?
Yeah.
Now, does the Prince have a say in contract extensions or not?
Partly.
No,
this is what I'm saying at, because we're going into a realm
that might be done. No, but that might be done before the Prince comes.
But that isn't right, though. That isn't right.
It's a little bit tricky there, Pop.
Exactly.
No, but again, it depends on, like I said, it depends on what that structure is. So if that structure is such that VVD has the respect of the hierarchy, and let's say you bring back Edwards, let's just for argument's sake, Edwards is coming back, and Edwards is now big up, buddy. Edwards is now he's director of football,
director.
Yeah, that's Bodhi.
That's Bodhi.
You know Bodhi.
Yeah, he used to come in Bubba's all the time. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Bless up, Bodhi, man. Big up yourself.
So if Edwards is sporting director or director of football, or let's say Ralph Ragnar and Edwards, those are your two guys, right?
Those are the two I only want.
Good.
Or
if they're in position,
the guy from Monaco,
if they are good, if they're in position before the Prince is in position, and Van Dijk says, "Let me have a quick word," and the man say, "Yeah, well, we're looking to get this man here, but we want to keep you." Van Dijk say, "Yeah, cool. My family like it here. I good. I sign in the extension. Give me $250 a week or whatever. Give me 2 more years or whatever. Bang, done." As the Prince, you coming in to say what? You don't want the best centre back in the Premiership?
Sure.
I'm just asking.
But he's getting into
on the extension block. The extension block is him, Frank, and possibly Mo. That's the extension block, as far as I remember, right?
So from what I know is the fact that from what I'm reading, right? So apparently, right now the contracts that are being talked about is Trent, Salah, are the only two that are being talked about.
VVD has an extension as well. So VVD, yeah, because Trent and VVD I think are on the same schedule. Because remember, Klopp would have resigned all of them first before he did Salah. So he did. Fabinho got his, Trent, and VVD, right, all of them got their extension. Then so all of them are on the same cycle, I think.
But what we know as well, let's say for example Edwards, we know Edwards is a shrewd man. He don't be playing games. He looks at statistical numbers. He looks at XG, all that BS and stuff, all those stats and stuff.
He's very technical, man.
He's very technical and stuff.
Yeah.
And remember,
there's no player with a better anything than VVD. Dribbles, pass.
No. I get that. I get that.
Recoveries. There's none. So
remember, Edwards is the same guy that refused to give Genie a contract, and had an issue with giving Henderson a contract. He's the same guy that had an issue with giving Henderson a contract and giving Genie a contract as well.
Yeah.
That Genie thing was a little tricky too. I didn't agree with that one, but
but some of the fans would have agreed and said, you know what? Yeah, I would have cashed in on Henderson too. Some of the fans would say, yeah, I agree. Edwards, you're right. Yeah. Henderson and Klopp said, you know what? Nah, he's my soldier. I respect him, and we give him another piece.
Wait, who's shoulder?
You do your thing.
No, but whose shoulder? Because the new prince is coming, so it's not really his shoulder. He's inheriting a shoulder.
No, I mean, in Klopp. When Klopp did it, Klopp said he's my soldier. He's one of my lieutenants. So I'm giving him the extension, right? Well, Edwards would have said, nah, business-wise, cycle-wise, he's at the end of his cycle pretty much. He's going to fall off in another season and a half. So let him fall off somewhere else, not with us.
Yeah. Okay.
So Thiago Silva is showing you that
broke my heart today.
You don't have to fall off.
Yeah. We need to find the prince now. Well, shit, who's the prince?
Yeah. Mali Mad said, I not go Saudi. They refused and took out a trespass order on me being employed at LFC. LOL at Pops. Bodhi Robson. Bodhi said, just tune in. What's the consensus for who we want? Bodhi,
we don't know.
We don't have a consensus.
We don't have a consensus. Everybody's trying to find the prince. We're trying to turn into the king. But sometimes the princes get executed before they turn king. So who knows?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the prince never turns to kings. They just get
never turns to king
off with their heads, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to be so graphic, but yeah.
No, but that's where the structure is important, Crab. So if the structure says he's bringing the next one, again, the structure doesn't fall down. So as much as you might not have won, you're not 10th.
Yeah, I get it.
You're still watching good football. You're still playing at a certain level, but again, you're going up against City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing unlikely to find a prince who can beat Pep, to be honest, right?
And Pep as well. Pep is the emperor.
Literally. No, kings and emperors are kind of like he's Genghis Khan.
Pep is the king of kings. Pep is the king of kings. He's the king of kings.
Genghis Khan, man. Genghis Khan, man. Yeah.
He's like the guy from 300. Right?
Leonidas.
I thought he was like
Leonidas.
Oh no! You talking about the bad guy, the Persian?
The bad guy. He was the king of kings.
Oh, the bad man. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
the Persian.
That's Pep. That's Pep.
Yeah.
Body said, "Yeah, look, but to be honest, man, I'm glad we had this conversation because honestly, now I'm tired of it. Like honestly, I'm already tired of it. Like, you know, Klopp said what he said. We understand why he said what he said, and this is Liverpool. Liverpool has been around for hundreds of years, and it will still be there as an institution. It still will be there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of great coaches came and went and came and left, and
players, same thing. Yeah.
Players, same thing. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we will survive. We will be okay. And I'm excited. Like I was saying earlier, I'm excited to see what the future brings, man. I'm excited. But like I said, I don't want to talk about this anymore. This is it for me. This is the night that we let it all out. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing about Klopp. Right now, for me, after the day, Klopp still is the manager, and he's still trying to win a quad. That's how I look at it now. So yeah.
You know what I think too, as well, like about the timing as well. I think the good thing about it too is gives the club time to find a manager.
It does. But he told him since November though.
No, I get that. So they're under wraps. So if Klopp would have waited until the summer, I feel like that would have been a thick move because it just puts us under pressure, in my opinion.
No, but he already told him since November. So even if you wait till summer to tell it,
I'm saying if Klopp would have waited.
No, if he didn't.
If he didn't tell them, that's what
it would have been leaked. It would have been leaked somehow, and then it would look like a dick move.
No, if he didn't say anything, until summer when he says, "Yeah, yo."
Oh,
see you guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It would have put us in a bad position, but now we're in a good position. Yeah, we're in a good position. Like I said, sporting director is important. Give me Ragnick, but give me Michael Edwards. Give me the guy from Monaco.
Yeah. Tarmizi said the finals at 3 p.m. UK time. So that's 11 o'clock our time, probably 12 o'clock Pop's time. I don't know what time that is for you.
Isn't it 11
3 p.m.
4 hours? And
yeah, it's 4 hours for me. It's 11 for me, 12 for you, right, Pops?
I thought it was 4 for me, 4 hours for me, but anyhow, 11, 12, somewhere around there. Yeah.
So it'll be like 9, 10 in the morning for me.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we could do it.
We can make it work.
Tarmizi said Pep is the kingpin. Probably.
He's Pablo, man. He's Pablo.
Bodie said, let Pep do it at a mid-table team on a budget, then he can have the crown of crowns.
Never.
He will never do that.
It's not Pep's game, boy. Hey, Pep ain't bothering with that.
You can't drive Lambo.
View all you want.
He's not driving no Honda, bro. Or no freaking
You
Tesla.
can have that view all you want. Pep in the G-Wagon, Bugatti, Ferrari, and Lambo.
Forever.
All day long.
All day long.
I ain't driving a Toyota to prove a point to you.
That was a very good show. I would like to big up the chat. Thanks to everybody for coming in and joining up the chat. Thanks for all the likes and the subscriptions. Thanks. Thanks to my two boys, Bajan Pop, Bajan Angel.
What do you mean, bum Pep? You would take Pep at Liverpool, though.
He probably would.
Don't let that fool you. Don't let Cal fool you.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Nah, you're not doing that.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Cal will take Pep, though.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Nah, not Cal. Nah. Cal, come, Cal. We ain't leaving yet. Cal, you gotta come at that. You gotta back me on this, Cal. See that?
That's AI. That's AI Cal, man.
That's AI.
Nah. That's the real one. That's
No. That's Sanderson show. That's not Cal, man. That's Sanderson show.
LFC ain't got the Bugatti. LFC got like a mid-range vehicle like a Lexus. So Klopp ain't even on that budget either. So you know what I mean? Mercedes.
Lexus is a nice car though. It's a nice car.
Mercedes. He put Mercedes and he ain't doing that. He gotta be Ferraring up. So yeah.
German technology, my man. Efficiency. Watch yourself.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, it was fun. Like I said, I hope we don't have to talk about this ever again to the rest of the season when we're raising them trophies. So you know what I mean? Like I said,
I'm looking forward to the book. Klopp.
Yeah. And I'm gonna hang this shirt here because this is probably gonna be a collector's item. So I can probably hang this bad boy up. Never wear it again.
You gotta get signed, crowd. You gotta get signed, man. You gotta travel and get
that would be something. That would be
bad
something.
Boy signed, man.
But yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Like I said, we moved. We got a game this week, like we just mentioned that. We got a game Sunday at home. I think it's gonna be a very emotional game because the fans are gonna be really, gonna be really into it. They're gonna be singing Klopp's name. So yeah, we ain't doing a watch long, unfortunately, but we're probably gonna do a reaction show maybe after, depending on when my boy Barnes hit back in the land. Yeah, so bless everybody for coming on the show. Bless the chat. Bless my boys. Enough love. And what are we gonna say? I don't know. That's it. We out. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
And we will see y'all another time. Bajan Red TV out.
Out.